Alrighty folks, we are back with episode 4 of our Mandate of Heaven walkthrough. We are about to head to Castle Ironfist to take on the followers of Bar and clear out that zone. Let's begin.
Hitch up the horses.
Alright, first things first, you want to cast Bless and Wizard Eye. Now, there's a couple of things you want to do in this zone. First off, we're going to head over here. This will be where we're taking out the followers of Bar and Lizardmen. Then we're going to go down here to where the Obelisk is and take out some more Lizardmen and a load of other bobbins. And then we'll end up down here with the Temple of Bar. Now, it's probably worth noting that the followers of Bar are weak as hell, but they do have that kind of herd mentality where they kind of like swarm or zerg you. But to be honest, we're at the point where we can pretty much just blitz through these guys. Lizardmen are a little bit more tricky to deal with and are worth a fair amount more XP. And then as we head towards the Obelisk in Corlagon's estate, we'll then have to take on a load of bloodsuckers and other unsavory creatures. So for a little bit of flavour and without giving too much away at this stage of the game, the followers of Bar are basically cultists that are looking to sow discord and destabilise the kingdom of Enroth, which is ultimately the continent that King Roland rules over after he defeated his brother Archibald in the Succession Wars. To provide some backstory here, the Mandate of Heaven is basically a ruler's divine right to rule, and the followers of Bar are claiming that Roland has lost the Mandate of Heaven and is no longer fit to rule Enroth. The followers of Bar have then set up a load of temples all over Enroth and are using the Mandate of Heaven to justify their rebellion. Now, there is more to the story, but we will uncover more of the plot as we get further into the game. But hopefully that should give you a little bit of flavour as to what is actually going on behind the scenes in this game. I'll be honest, this is mostly about XP gain than money gain. So I'm probably just going to be avoiding most of the looting at this point.
I've been expecting you.
A month of intellect, okay. So with shrines, basically every month there is a dedicated shrine that's active out of a possible 12. And then you get plus 10 to permanent stats or resistance based on which is the currently active shrine. To be honest, it's not something I typically tend to run around doing. Half the time I forget anyway. But at some point in the future we will be doing the shrines. It's actually far easier when you've got Town Portal because you don't have to worry about travel time, which can then flip over to the next month. It can be a little bit finicky, but honestly, once you've cleared out all the areas, it can be a very good and efficient way of getting a load of extra stats or resistances.
Got him.
We are blitzing through our mana, actually. We should probably be a little bit mindful of that. Luckily, meditation has definitely helped with the old mana. Bless as well. It's funny that even with expert fire magic, firebolt still isn't as good as just a normal bow attack. Excalibur's over here. Too bad we can't pick it up just yet. I think you need a crap ton of might in order to pull that up, if I remember rightly. So directly ahead of us is the Shadow Guild hideout. It's a dungeon that's probably a couple levels higher than what we're able to tackle at the moment. Ideally we want a couple of fire spells before entering. Ring of Fire would be ideal to clear out that dungeon effectively. Alright, if enemies are like being like that, you can just rest up and then they'll just reappear where they are supposed to be. But they will heal, but it's a small price to pay to get them to reset to their correct positions.
Got it. Oh.
Nice. That is actually really good. I am going to put that on her. No, I'm not going to put it on our cleric. Alright, next up we want to go down here. So we're kind of going to be following this road over the bridge. And then along this path should take us pretty much where we want to go.
Got it.
Kind of not going to waste my time picking up stuff that I don't need anymore. This is the Shrine of Electricity. Ouch. So the Mystics of Bar, aka the ones with the orange sash, are the ones that are casting spells on us. They are casting Mind Blast, which is basically a tier 1 mind spell. It is pretty difficult to avoid, but it also does very little damage. So, not really much of a threat to us. Certainly not at this stage of the game anyway. Oh wow, that was quite jarring. So I guess it's turned to nighttime. Obviously, illumination effects aren't quite what they are these days, boys. I'll actually wait so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Right, so next up we're going to go up here and clear out this area. Down by the inn or the tavern.
Got that one.
Man, that's so weak compared to us now. Want to be careful here because it will take us to the next zone.
That was too easy.
This takes us to another little cavern and dungeon. We're not ready to take on that yet. Dwarves are actually surprisingly tanky and tough. But we do want to be going down here next. This is our next location to assault. Alright, so up here is where the obelisk is. Now we want to be going around this route here. Unless we've got jump, which is a pretty good spell. Unless you've got scroll, of course, that also works. But this is the path we want to be taking. The Order of... Oh, she's diseased. That's annoying. What have they done to me?
Got him.
I don't really have a way of cleansing disease at the moment. And to be fair, I'm kind of rich. So, whatevs. So this is another area that we're definitely not going to, but it is somewhere we'll be coming back to later on, once we're at a decent level. Certainly a level strong enough to deal with that anyway. Sometimes it's easiest to melee archers, honestly.
Got him.
dude up here that I missed, apparently. I'll get out of it. So some things can be so unnecessarily complicated with old games like this. Such as pathing. The age-old challenge with older games. Ah, this guy's buggered off. So I'm not going to waste my time or yours. Alright, we are going to go and meet the Obelisk. And then we are going to bounce. Which takes us back here. And then if we want to go back here, we just go through here. Pretty nice and straightforward. Anywho, we are going to want to grab some spells. Should probably ID some stuff.
Aha!
Yeah, that weak source. Right, let's go and
Finest weapons in the land.
see what these guys have got. Anything special? Ooh, that's a nice sword.
Come again.
Finest armor in the land.
Okay, that's pretty good. Just one to all stats. That is generally pretty good, and 10 armor as well. Armor class plus 12 is pretty good too. For a hat, that is pretty nuts. I'm gonna grab that. I'm also gonna grab this.
Come back soon.
So much money, might as well. Plus 1 to all stats, I want that on her. Extra armor class, I want her to grab that as well.
Finest armor in the land. Come back soon.
Alright, I want to go to spells.
Body, the magic of healing.
I don't think I've got protection from poison actually. No.
Body, the magic of healing.
I'm going to give him this spell.
Okay.
Okay. Mine, the magic of knowledge.
Heal paralysis. Meditation. Mass Fear might not be the worst spell.
Body, the magic of healing.
So turn around, it's this one.
The magic of life.
Okay, heroism is awesome. We should definitely pick that up. Healing touch. Do I already have that spell? No.
Spirit, the magic of life.
I'm not really bothered about that one.
Okay. Okay.
So heroism does extra damage to everyone does extra damage, which is pretty useful. Right. Interestingly, my money has definitely diminished. We should also do leveling. So let's go on this side.
Hey, look, well done. Well done. Well done.
Alright, bow expert's probably worth picking up. Honesty on all of these. So that's where we're going to spend some money.
How are you? Okay.
Yes, yes.
of a sudden I got no money. But that's okay. Right, we are going to head down here. That will take us to the Temple of Bar. And that is going to be our next dungeon to tackle. Going to go back to looting again. Gets. I mean, let's be real, not that it matters. We are absolutely slaughtering these fools. Yo, you want a piece of me, boy? Oh man, add heroism to that as well. I mean, bless plus heroism is like the ultimate wombo combo. Chance to hit plus damage is always good, no matter what stage of the game we're in. I mean, if we can combine that with mass haste later on and woof. Or speed, actually. I think they do the same job. I think speed just doesn't have the drawbacks that haste does. I mean, this is very much just a clean up on R9 type of situation, boys. However, the Temple of Bar will not be this straightforward, I can assure you. To be honest, we are probably a little bit low level for the Temple of Bar, but I think with our spells and our level, we should be pretty okay. Skeletons are going to be a big old problem though for us. So in front of us and to the left is another dungeon. That is the Dragoon Caverns. This is where we're going to find Matey Boy's heart. We've got a quest there, but that is definitely not a dungeon we want to tackle anytime soon. Well, I say anytime soon, that's not strictly true. But certainly not now anyway. We need, I reckon, at least 4 or 5 levels. Plus some better spells if we want to take on that dungeon. That is a tough one. Man, so many of them. Man, just look at how many yellow corpses there are on the map. Jesus H. Good job I've got Wizard Eye, that's all I can say. So yeah, this is the Dragoon's Caverns. We'll tackle this one later on when we actually have a level worthy of that dungeon. In fact, thinking about it, there are 2 quests to do in that dungeon. There's the harp, and then there's also uncovering evidence on the Shadow Guild.
Got another.
To be fair, we get 5 grand just from completing the Temple of Bar quest line, which is great. And there's a bunch of people over here. Can loot. Beautiful. 7.5 grand already just from like one clearing. It's quite funny. Right, boys, we're going to rest up and then we'll take on the Temple of Bar next episode. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. And as always, I shall see you in the next video.